When you launch Microsoft Teams, you will discover that you are already an owner of a wide variety of class teams. A classroom team has been set up for each of the classes or sections that you teach. These teams are auto-populated by PowerSchool, so all of your students have already been added as members to these teams. You will also notice that you are a member of your school or site staff room team. This team has been set up by the district and is populated by HR. Over the course of the next 30 days, you are encouraged to use one of these active class teams that already has students added to it to complete the challenges and activities associated with the team's 30-day challenge. Now, if you are an administrator or learning coach who does not teach a class of students, I'm actually going to show you how you can create a class team and add members to it. I'm also going to show you how you can create, this goes for teachers as well, how you can create a PLC or staff room team in order to collaborate and communicate with your colleagues. Let's take a look at how easy it is to create a new team in Microsoft Teams. I'm simply going to come up to the Join or Create Team button, and I'm going to click on the purple Create Team. Now notice that there are 4 different team types: a class team type, a PLC or professional learning community team type, a staff team, and an other. A class team is meant for a teacher using Teams with a class of students. Though it contains all of the same features as a PLC team and a staff team, one added feature in a class team is the Assignments tab. In other words, you have the ability to assign work similar to a Google Classroom. You can also assign assessments through Microsoft Forms and grade content submitted by students and store all of this in Microsoft Teams. A professional learning community and a staff team are quite similar. The only difference between the two is the type of OneNote notebook that comes with the team. A PLC or professional learning community team comes with a PLC team notebook. This notebook is collaborative so that all members can contribute to the OneNote notebook. In a staff team, this team comes with a staff OneNote notebook. The staff OneNote notebook is similar to the class OneNote notebook. The staff notebook contains a content library that only owners can add content to, a collaboration space for all staff members to collaborate in, and then each staff member who belongs to the team gets his or her own private notebook. We'll take a closer look at the different OneNote notebooks during approximately the 3rd week of the team's challenge. The other team is meant for clubs or extracurricular after-school activities. Think your sports teams. This other team does not come with a OneNote notebook and is meant primarily for being able to communicate with team members and share files such as permission forms or any handouts that are essential to the running of the club or activity. For the purpose of the 30-day Teams challenge, we're going to select a class team. Now, even though I mentioned that this was specifically for administrators or learning coaches who aren't teaching students, teachers, if you want to create a class team as a sandbox or a practice space, please feel free to follow these steps as well. We're going to give our class team a specific name. We can give it a description as well. Notice that I can create a team using an existing team as a template. That means that if I was using Teams last year and I had a class team that was all set up with the specific tabs that I wanted to use this year, I could select create a team using an existing team as a template, and then select a team that has already been archived and click choose that team. I'm going to go back because I want to set up this team from scratch. Once I've added a name and a brief description if I so choose, I simply click next to create the team. We'll give this a moment. Notice that now I can go ahead and I can start adding students to my class, but I'm going to show you in another video how I can add members to the class team. So I'm going to click skip for now. And here we go. Our class team is set up, ready for us to get started.